Hello, you lovely lot, and welcome back to the PrideFT. The FT stands for Football Thoughts. We've won 2 games in a row. I'm joined by my illustrious co-host Bo.
Blue is the colour.
How was it going, Bo?
Football
How's
is
it
a
going?
game.
How's it
I
going?
can't lie, Brev. I'm jubilant, Brev.
Pumped,
I'm
bruv.
I'm jubilant.
Pumped.
It's been, look, obviously it's pre-season. We can't get too gassed. We've beaten teams that are far below us,
Yeah,
including Brighton. Get F Brighton. You bird shaggers. And I'll explain that. I'm really happy. I'm good.
good,
I'm
good.
positive. I'm in a positive mood.
Right, before we go into it, please like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And thank you for 112 subscribers. I think we're on now. I think we're getting a few more views and stuff like that. I hope everybody's liking the content. Any criticisms or anything, please just comment it down below. And yeah, we'll take it all on board. But yeah, just thank you again. And we'll start off with a little 5-0. Little 5-0. We'll sprinkle a little 5 in there. Little 5 against Wrexham.
Yeah.
What do you reckon of this, bruv? This was glorious.
Yeah, I mean, Wrexham, obviously they're the media darling club. They've obviously, as we know, Ryan McElhenney and Ryan Reynolds bought them. They've had a pretty quick rise up they were already in the National League North, weren't they?
Yeah.
They only had to get promoted once to come up to League Two. But anyway, they've done it. 5-0, good result. Obviously, they are good for their level, but they're not obviously Premier League level, and that showed. The Keenan Memorial Stadium in North Carolina. We gave them. It looked warm. It looked sweaty out there. Everyone was sweating up a storm. We gave them the business. 2 goals from Ian Martson. A goal from our, Chelsea, a proper Chelsea player, true blue, Conor Gallagher. A debut goal for Nkunks, and a lovely goal right at the end from Chile B as well, back from injury and looking and feeling fine. Hopefully,
it was absolutely a joy to watch.
Yeah.
I know that it's against Wrexham. Everybody's gonna say it's pre-season, but
of course.
if you watched any of last season compared to that, if you put our team from our last game against Newcastle, was it or something? I don't know who it was. If you put our team from the end of that season against Wrexham, we would have struggled. I don't even care. We would have struggled. But there's fluid build-up, and the ball was just it's like water. It's like we're fucking watching Avatar. And you know what? The ball was just it's just one-touch football again, man. I've missed it so much. The fluidity of it. The great link ups, the 1-2s, the little flicks, the little runs, bruv.
I know.
It's football. It's football again.
Oh my god! I was literally just about to say it's football. Like this is the kind of football you love to see. The main word that comes to mind watching those highlights, and seeing the way that we were scoring, exactly, shagging. It was fitness. It was just like the lads looked so up for it. They were clearly in good shape.
Yeah.
As you said, everyone was running and making space and working together. A shout out to Nicholas Jackson, who has come in, in for a modest £30 million, modest in today's standards anyway, and put on both goals for Ian Martson. Connects really well with players around him, but he's quick and can finish, as we'll talk about in the next game. Just like you said, lovely fluid build up. Martson, by the way,
where's he come from?
Look, he's made me cough. He's been in our academy for years. He's been very highly rated. He never had a chance to play because of successive managers didn't give him a chance. He had a fantastic loan at Burnley last year. They want him back like crazy. We're like, nah, bro, we're going to keep an eye on him. I think he was playing like left wing as well, strangely, because he normally plays like a left wing back. But yeah, 2 really well taken goals as well. Both supplied by Jackson. So already you've got some chemistry and some link up there. And just a very, as you said, against Wrexham, so we obviously are expected to beat them.
Yeah.
And as you said in Ben Foster's vlog, he said, well, they're Chelsea, so what can I do?
Yeah, exactly. So they know, like, the thing is, like, obviously Foster was a Premier League keeper, and we still put 2 past him. So it's, it's just that, and that was Maatsen as well, with both goals in the first half.
Yeah.
And it just like he said like they're a Premier League team. This is levels. This is levels.
Yeah.
But we'll get on to why we're still levels against Premier League teams.
Yeah.
When I say we beat Brighton 4-3 in the Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. What a mouthful that is.
The Lincoln Financial Field. It's not a fun name, is it?
No, it's not. It doesn't roll off the tongue.
That's the problem with bloody American stadiums. They've all like, the Staples Center. They've all got like shit names, like the American. Well, they got American Express Stadium. Let's play a game of ball. It's just so. Anyway.
Yeah, let's move on to that.
Chelsea 4, Brighton 3.
4 goals, bro, against Brighton, and we got ruined by them last season. I know. Again, it's pre-season. It's meant to be about fitness, but I'll tell you what right now is that it's not about fitness for some of the players because they're bell ends everywhere. But anyway, we got a goal from Nkunku. Nice little chip, right? Little flickety flick off of I think it was Jackson again, probably. I think it was. So little in the box, little one-touch pass in, right? And it comes off, little deflection thing. And this is what we're missing. We are missing this instinct, this killer instinct. Man City's got it with Haaland. We see him week in, week out. It's just doesn't matter how the goal is scored. If it goes in the back of the net, we're happy.
That's all we care about. That's all we care about.
That is all it matters. You can bloody put it in there with your nose. It doesn't care, right? So little flick, mate. It goes in so slowly as well. It's glorious. But you know what? Just that instinct, and we've missed it so much with fucking Shy Havertz. And it's just a world of difference, isn't it? It's just a different universe.
Yeah, definitely. Nkunku's come in and looked the real deal. He's already scored twice, and again, preseason games. But you have to be an idiot. Just you can see straight away instant improvement over Havertz. Brings so much more composure and ability to work with others around him. And it looks like for us to sell Shy Havertz to Arsenal...
65 million, thank you.
65 million, thank you very much. By the way, that tweet that you did on Twitter is absolutely banged, by the way.
Did it?
Yeah, it did. It's got over 50 likes. It's got, for our little account, it's absolutely banged. But Nkunku is looking tasty as hell. I'm really excited to see a season of him and Jackson absolutely doing bits together up front.
Mate, I'm putting a pre-order in for blue balloons. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, got to. Yeah, exactly. You're right. Instinct finishing, as you said, Haaland. I mean, Haaland scored that 5-goal game in the Champions League last season. All of the goals were budget. Yeah, but he was just in the right place at the right time. Exactly. It was like the worst hat trick of all time.
That counts is that instinct in the box.
Exactly.
To act so quickly,
act accordingly.
Without a thought, just be like, "There's a net there. I'm going to put this ball in it. Doesn't matter how I do it. You can hit it with your calf. It doesn't matter. Just get the
if
fucking
it goes
ball
in, it goes in." And then obviously the next player we have to mention, who scored the next goal for us, Mykhailo Mudryk. Yeah, his first goal for the club was an absolute scorcher.
Stunner. Jesus.
An absolute scorcher. He had an unbelievable game. I'm sure you can find a compilation of his kind of action throughout the game. But his first goal for Chelsea was unbelievably well taken and hopefully symptomatic of a kind of play that we can expect, because it just had everything I love about football when it's done properly, which is fluid, quick build-up. He's obviously like the quickest player in the league, basically. And
did you see
his ability to turn on the acceleration and connect with Jackson, and they were literally just popping at full pace. You're popping the ball around on the edge of the box. Jackson lays it off onto the edge, and he half volleys it. And oh my God, the technique, the skill, the speed,
the
composure, everything about it was gorgeous. And this is something that Jackson can do. And that is very, very, very encouraging.
Yeah, it's very useful as well. It's an absolute asset to us. Mudryk, again, showing his speed, right? Normally, a player, they'll pass it round one player and they'll go, and get the ball. He does it to 3 players at once. Yeah. It's just like, fuck yous. I'm going to run past all of yous at blistering speed. Man put the burners on. And this is what we wanted. This is what we seen in that first game with him against Liverpool. That was the first bit of thing. And then from then, it just it's like it's been suppressed. But Pochettino's come in. I went, do your thing, bro. Do your thing. And oh my God, did he do his thing. What a game from that man, and what a scorcher of a goal. I know that it's his first one in a Chelsea shirt. It's pre-season. Everybody keeps on going, you can always say it's pre-season, right? But we're talking about absolute top-tier professionals right now, and you think that they're not being competitive? No, they're going to be competitive.
Especially against Brighton, with all of the fucking malarkey that's going on with Brighton in this summer transfer window.
Exactly. And can I just say, that goal, little 1-2s that you was talking about, don't know if you remember last season, the game that we had against Brighton the second time, they done exactly that. They done, and we looked at that, and I remember us saying, "Why can't we play? Why is Brighton playing like this and we're not? What is this? There's link-up play going on, and that is exactly what we've done to them. So just shows already the levels have changed. Moving on, we got Gallagher. What a bloody guy! Maximum effort again. Great little link-up with Jackson for the little goal. Little 1-2 out of his own feet. Literally switched on good you. I put in the notes.
But, good you, definitely.
Absolute
a good you from a good home.
And you know what, right? It's that everybody. I saw this in the comments, and I told you earlier, but I'll say again. People said, he was running around a lot last season, and he runs to make sure he looks like he's doing something. But he was doing something. No one else run with him. That's the thing. Now people are running with him, and you can see the difference. The energy is absolutely on a different fucking hemisphere. I swear to God. From last season, we looked like we was all bloody suicidal. This is like we're playing football again.
Yeah, I know. And you're right. Like when that energy and that enthusiasm is being replicated by those around you, that's when great things can happen in football. Like players like that are invaluable to your squad kind of ethics, because if you see a guy who's busting his balls,
it's like balls.
It's like Conte. Like he was obviously very quiet and he wasn't a super vocal, but if you played with him, you realize this guy's putting everything he can into this game. I want to do the same for my teammate.
He loves football. That's
exactly.
That's the difference.
And I've got to say, bro, this might be Gallagher's season. This might be a massive season for Gallagher. I can see him playing a lot under Pochettino. He played the whole 90 minutes of that game, by the way, yesterday. So it shows that he's well within the plans. And I'm really excited to see him.
He was still going.
Of course, he's an Energizer bunny. I'm really excited to see how he develops throughout the whole season. And let me say this now, Brev. Let me say this right now. And you can clip this.
Yeah.
You can clip this. All right, it's coming.
I'm listening.
Gallagher outscores and assists Mason Mount. There we go. I said it.
Jesus.
I said it. Provided Gallagher doesn't get a serious injury, the brother is going to score / assist more than Mason Mount will at United. All right. So clip that, and I want to see you come to me at the end of the season and say and bow down to my superior knowledge.
Okay.
My superior born knowledge. All right. Okay.
And I'll what? While we're making predictions, we're going to win the league.
We're going to win the
league. We're going to win the fucking league. Why not?
I'm not co-signing that. I'm not co-signing that.
Throw it out there. Speak into existence, right?
Yeah, of course.
So Jackson, that's just like this Donny, right? I know that we spoke about him a lot, and the reason why is because he's involved with everything, right?
Exactly.
2 assists and 1 goal in a 4-goal thing is ridiculous. Like, that is outrageous. Yeah. And his finish was unsavable, bro.
Gorgeous.
How was this Donny just come in 30 was it 30 million?
30 mil.
Oh my god. My god. I know there's again, I'm gonna say it again, it's pre-season. But
it's against Premier League opposition.
These people against top tier and their top tier, they're gonna be competitive. They're gonna mate.
I think
I'm so happy.
I'm really excited by him. And I think what's really encouraging as well is that he's come in for a decent fee. And so that he doesn't have world record fee pressure on him.
No,
he can just come and do his thing and play his game.
Chilling, bro.
And he showed promise. Obviously, Villarreal last season.
Yeah.
And we said, all right, we can see your promise. We're going to give you a platform to develop and become the player we think you can become. Yeah. And it really speaks to this new we have to give props. We have to exactly. We have to give props to those in the upstairs department who are clearly looking at football with a different vision than what we've used to.
Yeah,
we're not just looking for the most obvious name, like who's available, buy them for 80 mil, see how they get on. We're really thinking about the people that we're purchasing, and it shows already that you can. You can get a lot more out. And all he has to do this season is score 10 goals, and his values, he'll go up to a £50 million player. Yeah. So we're already going to make profit on him no matter what.
Yeah.
And so that's smart business.
Well, that's saying that he's going to leave, but I hope he stays.
But I'm just saying, like, but one season of Havertz, people realize this guy might not be it. His transfer, it drops, and you have to wait for mugs like Arsenal to come along and buy him.
I know,
for 65 million, the bloody Dinlos. As you said, we've mentioned him a lot this episode because, or this recording, because he's just been involved so much, and that's so exciting.
Absolute Don.
So we're scoring lovely goals. His finishing's looking good. Fitness is looking good. Another obviously major key kind of game moment was quite strange. Was that daft twit playing for Brighton got sent off
Van Hecker or something.
For his tackle on Cassidy. Yeah, which when you watch it back in the trailers in the highlights.
Yeah.
What was he playing at?
Serious. It could have been serious. What was he playing at? Like, he hit his head on the ground. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah,
ridiculous. And again, I'll say this again and again. Pre-season. It's pre-season, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to be competitive. Okay, you really want to win because you want to put in a performance to get you more game minutes when the actual league starts, right? I get all of that. Just don't be a fucking bellend. What a muppet, bruv. Get a grip. Yeah. It's like, why are you putting all this into a tackle? Like his whole body smashed into it.
Yeah, literally shoulder barge. There wasn't even shoulder to shoulder. Cassidy went round him and he just floored him. No, yeah, it was so unprofessional and not the reason what preseason isn't about.
Preseason is about fitness. That is literally what it is. It's about fitness.
And
it's about getting to grips with your teammates who have come in and getting that little link up in a competitive outlook, I guess.
Yeah.
This absolute muppet comes in thinking it's fucking Champions League final. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I know.
Yeah, red card, absolutely deserved. I know that it was only a second yellow, but to be honest, I can't. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't have respect for people like that. Like,
that was garbage. That was garbage. Yeah, so obviously, a lovely 2 games. Obviously, we're really happy with we're winning. But our last season, pre-season was absolutely horrific, and was actually I was quite optimistic. I was like, do you know what? It's just pre-season. It's not representative of the full season.
Yeah.
Turns out it was, because we lost every single pre-season game, I think, and we looked shocking throughout every game. Yeah. So really happy to see us with a completely different outlook this pre-season. In terms of other things, then obviously happening around those games. I thought we should touch on a few things because what often we find when we do a full podcast record, we've got too many things to talk about.
Yeah, exactly.
So this will just be a good way just to talk about a couple of things. First thing I want to say, the new kit. Oh my
banging.
word! I was already into it. Yeah. But on pitch with the shorts and the socks, oh my word!
Jesus.
Call me out 1 minute, put your arms all around us. Like to give me light is everything I've seen in my life. I love it.
Okay,
it's so nice, man. It is so nice. I love it. It's such a lovely kit.
I'm hoping the bloody sponsor doesn't ruin it, man.
I know. Obviously, we're still waiting for the sponsor. Hopefully, it doesn't ruin it. Hopefully, it looks nice and it fits in with the aesthetic. But other than that, it's looking gorgeous. Everyone looks lovely in it. So that's good. Poch said as well, I don't know if you saw this, I think it was post Brighton, basically confirmed that Levi is staying around for next season. He said he's surprised how good he is and confirms that he's in his plans. Hopefully Levi can be persuaded. Obviously with Badiashile being injured and Wesley being injured, he's going to play a lot, which is really good.
Brighton.
Yeah, and then moving on with that, I don't know if you saw De Zerbi giving it big uns during the pre-match conference, talking about how he wants to see Cole and Caicedo play together, and then he says at Brighton next season. Shut up, bro. You know, I've got to say this now, right? Like, part of me doesn't want to like kind of get in this narrative now that like Brighton are almost like rivals, like we're kind of getting a rivalry building up, because I don't want a dead club like Brighton to be our rivals. but because we shouldn't be aspiring to be having rivalry with teams like that, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. They had a good season. It's not going to last.
They had a good season, and we had a terrible season.
Yeah.
Like, don't get above your station, and that's what they are big time. They seem to think that we are on a level. We're not on a level, Brev.
We're not.
And I've seen a lot of fans' tweets, Brighton fans talking like we're on a level. We're not on a level, and that will prove. And we'll prove it this season.
That we came third the season before, and before the season before that, we won the fucking Champions League. So,
I know.
Fucking, bun your mum, bruv. Yeah,
bun your mum, bruv. Yeah, exactly. So anyway, it's getting a bit cringy, Brian, and they need to relax and stay in their lane.
I don't even want Casado anymore. Fuck him.
No, I do want him. I want him to come in, and then our first game with them is on December the 2nd, bruv. And I want him to come in and absolutely score a 35-yard screamer against them, top bins, all right? And just put to bed all this nonsense. And hopefully by that point, they're in 12th. We're in like first or second. You know what I mean? And we're on our way to a historic title win. The last thing then we'll end on. The last thing we'll end on, I thought was just a funny little thing to put in, a lovely little footnote to the episode, to the recording. A Man United TV commentator during their game against Arsenal the other night called Havertz rubbish, and I shouldn't laugh, and it's bitter of me, but United slumped them 2-0, and it's just hey, look, I'm petty. And I've now got a big Havertz agenda, and I'm running it all season, right? And all of the nice things I said about Havertz in the bin, right? It's Nicholas Jackson time, baby.
Oh yes.
It's Nkunku time, and there's no more. We've got no more time for Havertz, and I'm about to. Every single time he puts in a 0 out of 10 performance, I'm going to be there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm going to be there.
It's same as Mason Mount. I'm going to be there.
Yeah,
I'm going to be there, bruv.
True.
You know what? With Havertz, you might as well put 65 mil in a black bin bag and fucked it off, because you've literally done fuck all. Like,
it's money laundering. The deal was money laundering. I don't know how it was. I don't know how it was, but it just was. All right.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? It's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. So,
I guess on that bombshell, then we'll call it there.
We'll call it there. Yeah.
For our kind of midweek update.
Yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully, the rest of the preseason goes well. Please like, subscribe, comment, give us abuse. We love it all. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the podcast. Be out on Friday. There'll be shorts everywhere. Make sure to give them a little bit of love as well. Thank you.
Also, before we go, don't forget to join our Fantasy Football, Premier League Fantasy Football.
Yeah.
We'll leave the code.
Football,
we'll leave the code down below, and you can join it, and we'll get loads of people in there, and then we can see who's actually knows what they're talking about.
Me. So it's fine.
I tell you what, I might have to be transferring Nicholas Jackson in now. I'm sold. I'm sold. Anyway, but we'll see. Yeah.
As always, up the chair.